Hey, how y'all doing? This is Jason here at Emergency Fleet Service. We got our hands on one of the new Feniex quads. It's the new Fusion surface mount line. These are going to be quad colors: blue, red, amber, and white. 3 modes. From what I can tell, just by messing around with it a minute ago, they are going to be syncable with the existing Fusion surface mounts. Let me try to focus my camera here. There we go. They did sync up with the Fusion surface mounts. It looked like there may have been one pattern in the initial list of patterns that may have been a little bit off. But once you get it on the same pattern, everything else lines up good. Overall, this is a pretty nice light head. I'm not going to be able to show you the brightness in the video. Everything looks bright in videos, but I was really surprised. I didn't think the output was going to be as good as the Fusions. Just because of the placement of the LEDs, but they're actually pretty good. The light spread is not as good as the 180-degree Fusions, but they do still have a pretty good light spread. I'd say probably about 120 degrees, 80 to 120, which is still plenty. Not quite as bright as a 40-degree Fusion, but overall it's a pretty nice mixture. One feature I do like about this, it does have a quick connect plug on the back. I don't know if that is just going to be the prototype. I'm assuming this is going to be on the production models also. I actually like that feature. It'll make it easier to swap light heads and do installations. There is 6 wires on here. You're going to have your black, which is ground. Red is going to be mode 1. Yellow mode 2, white mode 3, green is going to be your color changing wire, and then you're going to have blue, which is pattern change and sync. I'm going to go ahead and run through some of the patterns. Also, I have this is the old Fusion surface mount bezel here. It does fit. The light head itself is identical dimensions as the original Fusion surface mount. They changed the heat sink up a little bit. The heat sink has 8 screws in it now instead of 7. It still has the same holes for your recess mount, so other than that, everything's pretty much identical size-wise. I'm going to hook it up and run through some of the patterns. From what I can tell, all the patterns are the same as the original surface mounts, but it gives you the option to cycle through all your different color combinations. And I believe you can reset the color combinations also. Your color wire is going to go to positive. If you hold it down for 3 or 4 seconds, it'll reset and go back to single color. And then each time you tap it, it'll cycle through the different combinations. So we'll do the colors first, and then we'll run through some of the flash patterns. Single color red, single amber, single white, red blue, red amber blue, blue white, red amber, red white, amber white, blue red amber, blue red white, I believe. And I think this is going to be all 4. Or red amber white, I'm sorry. One more. Yeah, this is the quad flash here. That's going to be on mode 1. Mode 2 is going to override mode 1, obviously. And then you'll have mode 3 that overrides everything. I'll go ahead and go back to mode 1, reset I'll reset it to single color just so you can see the patterns. And blue to ground for a few seconds. We'll change master slave and also reset to the first flash pattern. I'm going to cycle through the patterns now. This is number 1. It's going to be your brake pop. Low power, cruise mode, and then your full power steady burn. And then back to pattern number 1. I'm going to go ahead and hook up a fusion surface mount with it and cycle through some of the patterns. I haven't had a chance to mess around with these too much, so give me a second to figure out the syncing. I know I got it to sync up a second ago, but I'm not sure if every pattern will sync or not. I'm going to reset the fusion right now to get to the first pattern. Got an amp coming to check it out. Alright, so now I have the sync wires together. I'm going to cycle through some of the patterns. Looks like it might slightly be getting off. I'm gonna have to confirm that these are syncable. I'm not sure if they're intended to be or not. The first couple patterns work together very well. Yeah, there's a slight delay on that one. Who knows, I may be frying the lights right now. Not sure if they're supposed to be together or not. Oh well, they have a good RMA department. Okay, and because this is a dual color light, it went to the second color instead of back to the steady burn. Yeah, overall these are pretty nice lights. I'm pretty impressed with it. There is going to be three different options, 3 different versions, I guess I should say. This is the smart module here. It does have the built-in flasher with all the flash patterns. There's going to be the dummy modules that are going to go in your light sticks, like the current 400, 600, and 800s. And then you're going to have the serial modules, which are going to be programmable with the new hardware. I guess it's going to be available with the F1 controller. Hopefully we'll see that controller pretty soon. But other than that, overall it's a pretty nice light head, and I can't wait till it's released. Once it's released, you can find it on our website, www.myledsource.com. Like and subscribe to our channel for all the latest updates and some of our install videos. Other than that, y'all have a nice day and see you later.